Hello and welcome back. Today it's Friday and it's a Fluke Friday. And on the Fluke Friday, I show every time a different series from Fluke. I started in the lower numbers. We had the 70, 10, the 21. I skipped the 25, 27, and the 30, 32. And today we have the 37. Little disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by Fluke. These items are not original, but I made this for the purpose of this video because I'm a fan and of course because of the copyright. It will not be for sale. So the Fluke 37 bench multimeter, but also portable. And there is not really a power plug. This one is battery powered, and well, it doesn't say it's for an adapter, but it is for a battery eliminator. So by default 9-volt battery. And did they have bench multimeters before? Yes, they absolutely have. We had also the 8000. I come to that later in the series. And this one was actually main powered, always by the plug. And I think a few, but I don't know exactly which models, a few had also a battery option. And then the later 8010, you can see it's already start to be in the newer colors. But also main powered, and I think few models also had the battery option. But if we go before that, that is also another series. I have here 8200, that what next is. And of course that's useless to try with batteries, but that is main powered. We will come there also. But the 37. So 37, newer than the 8000. 3200 counts. It is really the newer Fluke design already. Size is nice. And yeah, you would think it is maybe made for portable. It is possible to use portable because it has a battery. I think probably the best you can compare it to would be the 27. And even if we look at the knob layout, it is exactly the same. Even the colors for the amps and I saw on some forums that even although the layout of the PCB is the same, all the components is just on a different place, but it is the same. So we expect also exactly the same performance, to be honest. It has the same slow start, and here it is, bar graph. I like to mention something that you can see here, that Fluke and Philips had an alliance with the test equipment departments. And well, here you can already start to see that some of the Philips items had the Fluke sticker on it, and here we have, this is definitely a Fluke product, already has the Philips stickers on it. It actually feels quite light for its size. You can carry it like this, I think. Yeah, I don't know, we can put strips maybe, or feet. I don't have the feet. This is a common problem for them because it just breaks, but it still works, so that still works. And here you can probably put your probes, spare batteries, and we can just open this, and here we find the battery compartment and the fuses. Well, because it's so closely related to the 27, it probably has 3200 counts as well. And well, the LBO2 should be enough just to see when it will switch over. It has auto ranging, which is great. So we just start at a few volts, go up, and see when it starts to switch over to the new range. Now the display problems that I had before don't seem to occur now, which is great. Let me put the 2 voltage and put a few volts on it. .1, yes, here we can see the digits not that strong. That 2 is almost not visible. at least from my angle. And also the bar, seems to miss a few. So let's hope we can fix that with cleaning the zebras. Okay, we're still in the 3000. One more. Yes, we probably have 32 if I do one more. There it goes. Yeah, 3200 counts. It's exactly the same as the 27. Let's do some current testing. Milliamps. Milliamps here. Go to, well, 4. Why not? Let's go to 2. 2 here, 2 there, no problem. Resistance. Does the beeper work? Yes, nice beep. Ohms. I have emulated here. Does that work? I think it did. On the 27, yeah, perfect. Perfect. 1000 is 1000. Okay, let's get the DMM check plus for AC, and we can see if it is true RMS or not. I don't expect it to have true RMS because in that time it specifically said on the display Fluke used the FM term and it doesn't say FM, and I didn't see FM on the sticker. So it will probably do about 10% too much instead of 5. 5.4, 5.5 probably. So let's check that out. So we have the DMM check plus. It does a square wave, 100 Hz, and because of that square, and if it does average, you get a little bit more value. That is normal. We've seen that with all the other tests too. AC. And let me put that to the test. Yes, again, it says a little bit more, 5.5, which is normal. And if we switch it over to 10K, it will do almost the same. Some multimeters that are older, but I don't remember from the 27. Sometimes they even say 2 point, and that has to do with filtering that I do. But this one does actually quite well on the 10K. DC. We can do a DC test also. It should say exactly 5. Yes, okay. And the ohms, because I have a few 1% resistors here. 100 ohms. Yes. 1K, spot on. 10K. Yep. And 100K. Nothing wrong there. And the current I have here exactly 1 milliamp DC. Yes, and the same on AC, but the AC probably has the same problem, so it will say 1.1 or something, 111. To AC, yes, expected. So I like to open it up now because the digits were not showing that strong. Sometimes you can see it is a little bit brownish because it's kind of burning. And but this display looks actually good. It's still bright. Only some of the digits are not as strong. Maybe the battery is also a little bit low, but I didn't see the low battery indicator. So it's probably a contact issue with the zebras. I read about this. So it's nice to see also to see it open. Okay, so we're just going to open it. I will take the battery out first. It just feels better somehow. So, battery out. I see one screw here. No screws here. This is just a door we can maybe just take out. I guess we can. No screws in here. And well, you can easily just fit the multimeter in like this in the front. They didn't. It is exactly the same size actually. It is less bulletproof, but it is a desk multimeter, bench multimeter. So let's get the screw out. That was from the top. We have a few here in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect fit screwdriver. Okay, perfect. They're all the same size. Seems to be. Yeah, here we are. Okay, how we open this? It seems to be stuck in the front. Oh no, here it goes. It slides out. Okay. Here also. Here we have our multimeter. Yeah, it just looks like a normal multimeter, same weight. And here we have the connection, DC plug for the battery eliminator. Here we have some adjustments for calibration. And I just like to see if we can get to the display here. Oh, long ones. This looks like the whole. Oh, it's in parts. Okay, cool. Big pot, little pots. A lot to adjust. But I like to get to the display. How is this all connected together? Oh, it is here with the. Here it is just a pin, it just slides in. And this is all screwed, so we need to take first the fuses out to reach the other. This is a long one, short one. Short one. A long one. That goes this way, and then it is still stuck here. Okay. Well, I think we can just take it out then. Carefully. Yeah. Here we go. That is it indeed. And how we get to the display. This is all moving. How we continue. This is all loose. It only seems to be locked in here on this side. But then how is it locked here? Can I just lift it? Yes. Oh yeah, that was it. Fluke 37. Revision mic. Okay. And here are the zebras. And this we probably need to clean. Well, we can now also clean the buttons really nice. Well, they are not that dirty even. And the display comes off. And this one also. We can give it now a good clean anti-scratch. I have tried some new anti-scratching. We give it a proper clean. When I try to remove the scratches from the plastic, I always use the Brasso. It's just a brush cleaner. And people said, why are you always using this? Because nowadays there is a lot better plastic cleaner or a plastic polisher. And well, I looked in on Amazon. I have here from, what is the brand? Quick System. It's from Germany. And it is an acrylic scratch remover. So maybe this works a lot better. Big box. I don't think there is a large tube in it. They use it for the dashboard, mostly for cars and windscreens that are acrylic, of course. And I also found, I don't know even what brand this is. It's called Poly Watch. And I think you remove scratches from your watch if it has a plastic screen. So I like to try both. Not sure this is the best meter to try it because I only have one. But I'm just going, maybe I try to use the quicks. I'll make some space first. Everything still in the same position. But it's already a little bit dirty, so I prefer to clean it first. Not to make more scratches, just some Windex. Well, the scratches are not even that bad. It was dirt. There is a little scratch here. Well, let me see. Does it feel very sandy? No. It's almost like a toothpaste. Let me try carefully. Do I have a clean cloth? It's almost like a toothpaste. I did see on some videos that toothpaste actually can work on your plastic headlights of the car. Yeah, this is no advertising for quicks. I'm just using different materials, and I like you to know which brands I'm using. It seems safe because it didn't scratch more, and it actually looks very, very nice already. And it didn't take me too much effort, but there weren't too many scratches. But the one at least we could have tested is that it is safe because it didn't create scratches. So in that sense, very good. What I also like, both materials use sort of grease, but the quick seems less greasy and it is more like sort of a toothpaste. And with this material, the Bresso, I get powder everywhere when it starts to dry, and this stuff doesn't powder, so that is a nice plus. But I have not yet tried it with the proper scratch. It was lightly scratched and now it is completely gone, but it probably would have been gone with the Bresso also, so I don't know still which one is better, but I do at least know it is safe. It doesn't make more scratches, so that is great. Actually, it looks perfectly great, and I like that I don't have now powder, so in that sense it was a nice test. So let's see if we did a good job with the display. Well, scratches are out. It looks super bright, but yeah, did we do a good job with the zebra strips? I quickly tested it already. Look at it. If we start it, puff, look at it. Super to read. Bright digits. Yeah, and what I did with the display was not that complicated. I took it apart. You could see that the zebra strips were still stuck to the glass of the display. So then I think, okay, I don't need to take that off because apparently it's stuck. So there I didn't thought there would be a problem. But then you could see on the PCB board where the contacts are, because it was just some solder. Well, it can get some oxidation there. So the only thing I did is with some EPA, with some propanol alcohol 99.9, and well, little cotton sticks, and you just clean the PCB and then clean a little bit the strip itself. But I just left it on the side of the glass. So that's it. Very easy fix and a very bright, clear to read. Look, the black is black, but it's so shiny. Yeah, so the plastic polish is actually a good one. Let's just put it back together. Not that complicated. It's just the same, but the other way around. And just slides in. Choop. And most of the cleaning I do is with a damp cloth or with some window cleaning. And I don't use too aggressive if it's not needed. Well, it seems already to be fixed. And one small one here. And a few in the bottom. 4 long ones. Just loose first. I do diagonal because then it can set a little bit. seems good. Now we can put a little bit more force, not crazy, but just also diagonal. We have the less tension in the material. We get the door back in. Battery. Clock. Clock. So here we have it, almost like new. I managed to clean the front. I also did it with alcohol, and it is, yeah, it's a lot lighter. It's still this creamy gray color, or is it creamy? Green. This kind of grayish, and but after the clean, it just lights up a little bit more. The letters are super white. The display is super shiny. I like that, and we can read the digits now properly. Look at that. Bar chart is now a nice chart without blocks missing, and that was a very easy fix, but so important for its look. So that was the Fluke 37, and in between we also were able to fix the display. Simple, with a little bit of alcohol. The plastic polish actually worked nice, and happy with the result as always. When it's clean, looks pretty nice. Next time, that is in the 40 series, and the one I can think of is a 45. But I don't have a 45. It's a more modern desktop, even with double display. Very nice. I can show a picture of that. But I need to skip it because I don't have it. And then we come into the 50 series, and that are temperature sensors. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.